right, guys, happy Labor Day. It's about to go down, that's for sure. So let's just talk about a little bit of safety before we hop into the aerating. Take this moment to go ahead and mark out the areas that you don't want to accidentally puncture, any protruding hard objects that could possibly damage the equipment, or any shallow buried lines, cable lines, your irrigation system. You don't want to end up having more work to do in the end of this than you started out before. So take that time to get that done. And yeah, she looks terrible. This is the worst she's ever looked, but it's okay. Sometimes, just sometimes, you gotta hurt the one you love just to make them a little bit better. All right, so you guys know that I'll be overseeding with the Kentucky Bluegrass Granite, both here in the front and in the back. We'll be going at a rate about 4 pounds per 1,000 square feet. Maybe I'll push it to the limit and go ahead and run with 5 pounds per 1,000 square feet. Now let's talk about the products that I'll be using to help the seed establish once it germinates. So first and foremost, I gotta put down some X-Soil. X-Soil is going to help just introduce that organic material. It comes in a prill form. It's like a fancy topsoil that you can spread with a spreader and then water it in. Super cool, super easy. The next thing on our list is that we'll be, of course, using X-Start from the Carbon Earth Company as well. X-Start is an 8-24-4, which is perfect because what do seeds need when they first germinate? Phosphorus, that's right. So phosphorus is gonna help promote that healthy root development, which is what we need before we come into this winter, before we slip into dormancy. We talked about the seed. We talked about the X-Soil. We talked about the X-Start. The last and final thing that we'll be using is this, 8-18-12 GTMF, and this is essentially a starter for it as well. Got some peptides mixed in it. We're gonna apply this at the low rate, somewhere around 1.5 fluid ounces per 1,000 square feet. I believe you can go as high as somewhere around 4 or 5 ounces per 1,000 square feet. Read the label, it's all on there. No need for me to get all sciencey with you. If you wanna know more about this beautiful juice after watching me apply it, go over to the Grass Factor, check in with him. He'll break it down for you, easy peasy. Enough of me talking. Let's get this work done so we can wrap up this episode and bring you back for some results. All right, stay tuned. Boy, we're finally to this part, the watering. I'm so tired. I don't see how people do full renovation. They're not sweating, they're not breathing heavy, they don't look any different, they look just as fresh. I just don't get it. I'm sorry. But look, we're all done here with this stuff. I'll bring you back in 2 weeks when we spray the GTMF and give you an update on what it looks like. All right, guys, so 2 weeks out, like I said, I'd bring you back. And I'll be honest with you, I'm quite used to Fescue because last year this time when I overseeded with Fescue from my local agricultural center, this was filling in way faster, but I got germination within 5-6 days or something like that. So with that being said, I can't be too upset with the performance that we got going on right now. Just be patient, trust the process, and you're gonna be okay. Now, since we have at least 80% germination going on right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some GTMF from the Carbon Earth Company. Well, really it's not from the Carbon Earth Company. It came from Carbon Earth. Matt Martin, he sent it over to me, but it's actually from the Depth lineup. I'll put a link in the description below if you wanna check it out. So that's pretty much a starter fert. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna pair that up with some Soil Hume from the Simple Lawn Solutions people. And I'm gonna apply them both at max rate. So for the Soil Hume, that's 5 ounces per 1,000 square feet. For the GTMF, that's going to be about 4.5 ounces per 1,000 square feet. And what you will see is the process works. It's just that simple. All right, let's get the spray job done, close this video out, and bring you back for the huge update. I'd say in another 2 weeks. How about that? In another 2 weeks. All right, guys, take care. I know you saw the review on this already, but this thing is awesome. This is the best part. You didn't see me mix anything up, and that's because of the Onboy regurgitator. Listen, if you're dealing with wettable granulars though, I recommend that you pre-mix them in a little jar off to the side. That's what I do, because you don't want it to get clogged in there. All right, let's get this spraying.